Paratici, get this man in
100%.
automatically.
100%.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on it, bro. It's my thing. That's my thing. Scouting. I love it.
Yeah, we need you, man. We need some change in our scouting. You guys are talking about having Xavi as a coach, and I think for to continue the youth renaissance, that'd be an exciting project. But what's horrible is just the way we invest in our players. It's almost like going down to the championship is like the last key to the puzzle. I mean, you think about Vuskovic and Phillips, and you're talking about Solomon and all these investments that are either for the future or didn't quite work out. And then we get the news that we're not going to go big again from Levy. So imagine Xavi taking the helm in the championship. Mikey Moore gets to play every week. And it's almost like that's the plan from Levy. We got a strange club that we support, man.
It is strange because equally, you could think about it, if we're not going to get the money, and we've got Glasner in charge, then how far, or Thomas Frank, for example, what players can we expect to come in through the door that are gonna raise the floor, if that makes sense? It's a tough one for me, to get behind and get excited.
And that's what we need, because we have the deepest squad we've had in a long time, but they're all role players. We don't have stars anymore. So, Sonny is on the decline. Folks like Madison, even Decky now can't stay fit. Romero's talking about going out the door. We need maybe 2 big stars in the summer. We don't need 6 more 20-year-olds,
Yeah. So I mean, if Levy's not willing to put the money down on the table to bring in, because it's not so much the transfer fees that we're spending, it's the wages, and we can spend 60 million, but we're never going to get the required quality if we just keep spending the 70 grand, 80 grand, 90 grand a week that we're spending. So I mean, what do you suggest then?
Well, I mean, just keep doing what we're doing. We got to get the protests just consistent. We got to keep putting pressure on.
We need Filiali to come over for one.
That's right.
Yeah, man, bring me over. I like the sound of that. I'd be at the front of the march, my friend. I don't know. It's so confusing. It's such a confusing time. At least Levy listened to us about not sacking a manager when we have a good cup run. If he would have done this with Mourinho, we would have something in the trophy cabinet already. But you just can't squeeze water out of stone, like something's got to change at the top for us to really make any big push. But it's tough because, again, best season since 1980, whatever, if we win the Europa League, but we're sitting 17th. We can't really beat anyone in the league unless they give us a goal. Even today, West Ham gave us a goal. It's and we're supposed to be all out attack, all action.
Yeah,
it's so strange. The games we're winning in Europe, he completely changed his philosophy. We're hoofing the ball up, which is fine. I'm excited to get the win. I had a report card that I put together for Ange at the beginning of the season, and I wanted us to beat the teams that we ought to beat. He beat all the lesser teams. He got an F in that. I said, I'm looking forward to the youth renaissance. We're going to see European debuts and trust in young players in big moments. So, I'd give him a B. I'd give him a B in that. I would like to see more Mikey Moore. He's a player that I think embodies Spurs and always brings something out, especially in these league games that don't mean anything. I wanted a cup run, so here we are. We're one leg in the final of the biggest trophy I think we could have won this year. And then vibes. So that was a big F with the vibes. so we're sitting here. If we can pull out a Europa League, I would say maybe give him a C marking, an average, maybe a little bit below average marking.
He's got to get less than that. You can't be sitting 16th, 17th in the league and get a C.
Yeah, but the
10th,
trophy, if we win the Europa League, like this season could be monumentous. So let's do some positive visualizing. Okay, we win the Europa. Arsenal drop another point, and Man City catch up to them. They end up third in the league. We got Champions League.
I'm looking Arsenal to be lower than that, mate.
7th.
Yeah, they come in fourth in a 2-horse race. Yeah, let's. And all of a sudden, this season, in years gone by, we're gonna look back and say, "Man, fond memories." Our club is insane. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I think with Arsenal dropping down, if Newcastle would have won today,
it would have been very spooky for them.
If Newcastle would have won today, Newcastle would be on 65 in third place, and Man City would be on 64, and Arsenal would be on 67. You know, Arsenal could finish below both of them if Newcastle won today.
Yeah,
That's mad.
I know. I was so upset about Newcastle.
Hold out hope. If there's any club that knows how to bottle something, they're gonna bottle second.
Yeah, 100%. But where are you at then with the manager in terms of next season? Like, are you saying even if he wins the Europa League that he needs to go, or do you think that if he wins the Europa League, he's shown enough to be here for next year?
Man, I have no idea. I try never to be a manager out. I want to support the footballing side as much as I can and just focus my negative energy on the way the club is run from the top. But this season is really testing my resolve. I mean, yeah, through that stretch, the third quarter of the season, I was definitely Ange out until we kind of saw the shining hope of the Europa League. I think it matters whether or not we can get Don Carlo Ancelotti in, and then I'm Ange out.
I think he's about to take the Brazil job.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That makes sense. That would be a good appointment.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, we need Ashmatic in there pronto. All right, Don Peritici, get Ashmatic in there. I trust all of your scouting videos and your input and your insight. So that's what I say. Ash in. Spurs on to Wembley. On to Bilbao. And let's make some memories this season.
100%. 100%. I think us all as a collective, we just need this trophy so bad. Not because of the trophy doubt, just because of just what we've been through this season.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We just
season's gone by.
Surely the footballing gods can just give us this one thing just once.
Well, and listen, life isn't all roses. You know, we're gonna have our biggest victories in the face of our biggest defeat. You know what I mean? So like this is just supporting Spurs is just always life lessons. So how much is it gonna build our resolve as supporters if we end up finishing 16th in the league? But we get a European trophy. That means a couple of losses next year. We're just gonna have our eyes on the prize of that Champions League trophy.
Absolutely. So all the fans, including myself, who have booked Bilbao, have to book Champions League final probably next week.
Yeah, where's it gonna be next year? Do we know?
Champions League final. Where is it, Nick? I think it's in Budapest.
Ooh. Hungary.
Bring me over, guys.
Yeah, man. Listen, I love it. Spurs. I like the Spurs analogy, the Spurs metaphor. It's like you're Spurs, being a Spurs supporter, you don't just learn, you experience. You don't just read, you absorb. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Yoda right now.
Yeah, you don't just watch, you feel the devastation and the glory all in one.
Amen, brother.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, big up, guys. I appreciate everything you guys do. You've been through a tough season. Let's just build that atmosphere. Let's take it to the Arctic Circle, and let's show Bodo, you know what I'm saying, what only Spurs can do.
Absolutely.
Which is probably give up a goal in the first 5 minutes, but then have a nail biter and pull it out.
Absolutely. Philly Ali, always a pleasure, my friend.